very happy morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about another new topic in your 10th class biology, that is vitamin deficiency diseases. Vitamin deficiency diseases. It is very important to know about vitamin deficiency diseases. And the word vitamin is first time coined by a scientist called as Casimir Funk. What is the scientist's name? Casimir Funk. He gave the name, and he is also called as father of vitamins. Okay, and we also call these vitamins as organic substances, and with another name which is also called as micronutrients. The vitamins are also called as micronutrients. Why we are calling the vitamins as micronutrients? Because our body requires the vitamins in small quantities. As our body requires the vitamins in small quantities, we call the vitamins as micronutrients. And how can we get these nutrients into our body? In two ways. One is in the form of diet. The food what we are eating also contains vitamins. By consuming the food, we get the vitamins into our body. And the second way, some of the vitamins may synthesized in our body by the help of bacteria which is present in intestine. The small intestine, it may contain bacteria. They are capable to produce or synthesize vitamins. In this way, two forms we are taking the vitamins into our body. One is through diet, another one is synthesized. Our body, bacteria is synthesizing the vitamins. Okay, and depending on the solubility nature of vitamins, we people grouped the vitamins into two groups. What are that? One is water soluble vitamins and the second one is fat soluble vitamins. See here, one's water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Here, water soluble vitamins, we may, if we have a deep discussion on water soluble vitamins, hence we have to discuss about B complex vitamins, a group of B complex vitamins and vitamin C. If we talk about fat soluble vitamins, then we have to discuss about vitamin A, D, E, K. A, D, E, K belongs to fat soluble vitamins, and B complex vitamin C belongs to water soluble vitamins. Whenever we are going to discuss about water soluble vitamins, first of all we have to know what are B complex vitamins. Okay. Just have a look here. The sentence which gives all description about water soluble vitamins. See here, children. Let's have discussion on water soluble vitamins. Before going to discuss about water soluble vitamins, just have a look on this sentence. The Ronaldo and Pablo played for Biochester Football Club. Okay, it is very important statement which may give some information about water soluble vitamins in a easy way to remember. Okay, here I just underline T, R, N, in P, Bio, F, C. You people also underline the same letters in the statement. Okay, here T, it indicates vitamin B1. What is the scientific name of vitamin B1? That is thiamine. T, whenever you listen the letter T, then you have to remember the scientific name of vitamin B1. What is that? Thiamine. B1 for thiamine. And here R, it indicates vitamin B2. The scientific name of vitamin B2 is riboflavin. It is the scientific name of B2. Then if we go to the next one, N. N indicates vitamin B3. The scientific name of B3 is niacin. Niacin. B3, niacin. Then we go to the P in Pavlov. P indicates pantothenic acid. Pantothenic acid. What is the scientific name of vitamin B5? Pantothenic acid. If we talk about the next one, what is that? Another P. It indicates B6 vitamin. The scientific name of B6 vitamin is pyridoxine. Pyridoxine. Next, if we go to the next, bio. Bio means it indicates B7 vitamin. B7. The scientific name of B7 is biotin. B7 indicates biotin. If we go to the next one, that is F. F, it indicates vitamin B9. What is the scientific name of vitamin B9? Folic acid. Folic acid. If we go to the next one, that is vitamin B12, which indicates with C. Here, the scientific name of B12 is cyanocobalamin. Cyanocobalamin. Just have a deep discussion on these vitamins. Here, by remembering this statement, we are capable to write all the scientific names of B complex vitamins. Is it easy to remember? Yes, it is very easy. The Ronaldo and Pavlov played for Biochester Football Club. Played for Biochester Football Club. By remembering this statement, we are able to remember all the scientific names of the B complex vitamins. B1. The scientific name of B1 is thiamine. B2. The scientific name of B2 is riboflavin. The scientific name of B3 is niacin. The scientific name of B5 is pantothenic acid. The scientific name of B6 is pyridoxine. And the scientific name of B7 is biotin. The scientific name of B9 is folic acid. B9, folic acid. And at last B12, it indicates cyanocobalamin. These are all called as B complex vitamins. These B complex vitamins belongs to water soluble vitamins. Along with another vitamin is present in the water soluble vitamins, that is vitamin C. Then what is the scientific name of vitamin C? Ascorbic acid. What is the scientific name of vitamin C? Ascorbic acid. I think you get one idea on different kinds of water soluble vitamins and their scientific names. And just have a deep discussion, what are the sources of these vitamins, by the deficiency of this vitamin, what is the disease we people are getting, and the symptoms of the disease. Okay, are you ready? See here children, B1. What is the scientific name of B1? Yes, thiamine. And the sources of this vitamin is cereals, oil seeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, eggs. Milk, meat and fish, eggs. By the deficiency of this vitamin, we people suffer from a disease called as beriberi. Means the people who are having very minute amounts of vitamin B or lack of vitamin B in their diet, they get because of deficiency of vitamin B, such kind of people may suffer with a disease called as beriberi. Then what are the symptoms of that disease? How can we identify the beriberi disease in the people? Just have a look. The people, they just always get vomitings, fits, loss of appetite. Loss of appetite means the feeling of hunger pangs. They won't get hunger pangs. They won't feel appetite. Okay. In Telugu, appetite we call as akali. Okay. Appetite means akali. The people who are suffering with beriberi, they won't feel hunger. And then difficulty in breathing. In order to take air, they feel difficult. And at the same time, Paralysis. In some people, we also identify paralysis because of deficiency of vitamin B1. Okay. The deficiency disease of B1 is beriberi. Then move to the next vitamin. What is that? B2. What is the scientific name of B2? Yes, riboflavin. The scientific name of B2 is riboflavin. Then what are the sources of B2? Milk. It is present in the milk. Eggs. Liver. Liver means the liver which is present in the fishes. Kidneys which are present in the fishes, and some in the mutton also we are able to get some kidneys, liver, such kind of things. If you eat, you may get rich sources of vitamin B2. And green leafy vegetables. Along with all these, the people who don't have interest to take non-veg, then such kind of people may eat these green leafy vegetables and they get more amounts of vitamin B2. Then what is the deficiency disease? By the lack of this vitamin B2, they may get a deficiency disease called as glossitis. What is the disease name? Glossitis. Okay, if you observe here, you may understand glossitis. Okay, then what are the symptoms of that glossitis? The people who are suffering with glossitis, for such kind of people, we may find mouth cracks. Near to the edge of the mouth, they get some cracks. And at the same time, they also get red and sore tongue. Their tongue is very red. Whenever they are taking food, they feel difficulty to mix the food. It is very sore. And at the same time, photophobia. Whenever they expose it to the sunlight, they get phobia. Okay. Photophobia. They don't have interest to expose to the sunlight. Whenever they exposed, simply they close their eyes because of photophobia. And if we go to the next symptom, that is a scaly skin. Their skin, it just looks like a fish skin. How like the scales are present on the surface of the skin of the fish. In the same manner, the people who are suffering with glossitis, they may get scaly skin. Okay. If we go to the next vitamin, that is B3. What is the scientific name of B3? Yes, niacin. Okay. Then by eating which kind of food we get the vitamin B3? See here, oil seeds. We get the food by eating certain kinds of oil seeds. Means the seeds which are rich of oils. Green vegetables, milk, curd also contain this vitamin B3. Okay, what is the deficiency disease? By the lack of these vitamins in our body, we get a disease called as pellagra. Pellagra. It is entirely related to the skin disease. Okay, dermatitis. The main symptoms of this pellagra is dermatitis. We may find small spots and big color variations on the skin because of this pellagra disease. The first symptom is dermatitis. And then diarrhea. Such kind of people may suffer with diarrhea and loss of memory. Sometimes it is also leads to loss of memory. If it is very serious, then it leads to the loss of memory also, like Gajini. How the Gajini, he may unable to remember the person within 10 minutes, 5 minutes. In the same manner, if you are not taking the food which is containing vitamin B3, then we also lose our memory. That is why it is very important to take all varieties of food to become a healthy person. Okay, then see here, scaly skin. As like B2 here, because of B3 and disease of pellagra, here also we may find scaly skin. Okay, then move to the next vitamin, that is vitamin B5. What is the scientific name of vitamin B5? See here, pantothenic acid. Pantothenic acid. Then what are the sources of this vitamin? See here, sweet potato, groundnuts, vegetables, liver, kidney, eggs. If you take such kind of food in required amounts, then we get more amounts of vitamin B5. By the deficiency of this vitamin, we may get a disease called as burning feet. The people who are suffering with a lack of deficiency of vitamin B5, they suffer with burning feet. Always their feet, it just feel like it makes you to irritate because of the burning sensation under your foot. Okay, and also walking problems because of burning sensation. Such kind of people are unable to walk in a proper way, and in the same manner, sprain. We may find that the legs, the foot of the people, it may get swelled because of the sprain, and bones also somewhat weaken because of deficiency of vitamin B5. Then go to the next vitamin, that is B6. What is the scientific name of B6? That is, see here, B6 scientific name is pyridoxine. Pyridoxine. If you see here, we may find the sources of vitamin B6. In which kind of food it is available here? As like B1, if you take all the cereals, oil seeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, eggs, such kind of food items, then we may get more amount of vitamin B6 into our body. By the deficiency of this vitamin, we get a disease called as anemia. Anemia means such kind of people have less amount of blood in their body. Okay, in Telugu we called as Raktahinata. Raktahinata, anemia. And because of this, such kind of people are always hyper irritability. They show hyper irritability. If someone is asking you any question, what is your name? Then they'll say in an angry manner, why are you asking my name? Like that they may ask us questions. Hyper irritability we may find in this kind of people. And here we also see nausea, vomitings and fits. These are the major symptoms of anemia. Then go to the next vitamin, that is vitamin B9. What is the scientific name of vitamin B9? See here, B9, folic acid. What is that? Folic acid. Here if you observe this folic acid, before going to discuss about vitamin B9, we are going to discuss about another vitamin, that is B7. The scientific name of B7 is biotin, and it is available in oil seeds, vegetables, green vegetables, fresh green vegetables, and different kinds of non-veg food items also. And because of deficiency of vitamin B7, we get a disease called as nervous disorder. And the people who are suffering with this, they are always in depression. Okay, they are always fatigue, means always looks like a tired people. Tired, fatigue we may find, and muscle pain. They always suffer with muscle pain. Okay, because of the deficiency of biotin in our body, it leads to mental depression, nervous disorder. Then we go to the vitamin B9. The scientific name of B9 is folic acid, and it is available in the liver, meat, eggs, milk, fruits, cereals, leafy vegetables. These are all the sources of vitamin B9. Okay, by the deficiency of this vitamin, the people may get a disease called as anemia. As like vitamin B6 anemia, in the same manner for B9 also the people may get anemia. Then what are the symptoms of vitamin B9? Diarrhea. Means because of anemia, the people may show symptoms like diarrhea, loss of leukocytes. It is very somewhat dangerous anemia. They may lose white blood cells, mainly leukocytes. And it also leads to intestinal mucus problems. In our intestine, the inner surface of the intestine is lined with mucous membrane. Such kind of problems the people may get because of lack of that mucous membrane. The intestinal ulcers they may get, and different kinds of intestinal problems they may get by the lack of vitamin B9 in their body. Then we go to the next one, that is B12, vitamin B12. Up to now we discussed about a complex of vitamin B. Here B12 is also one of the part of B complex vitamin, but it is not available in the food. The source of vitamin B12 is our body. Inside the intestine, the bacteria is present. Such kind of bacteria is able to produce a vitamin called as cyanocobalamin. It is produced by the bacteria present in our intestine. Okay, that is the source here. And because of lack of this vitamin, we get pernicious anemia, very dangerous anemia. When compared with B6 and B9, here we get a pernicious anemia. And what are the symptoms of this anemia? The people may become very lean, means they looks very thin, and at the same time weak, very weak, and less appetite. They don't have interest to take food. Always they have very less appetite, hunger sensation. Then the last water-soluble vitamin is vitamin C. This vitamin C, the source of this vitamin C is all varieties of green fresh vegetables, citrus fruits, means the fruits which are sour in taste. Such kind of fruits, they may contain more amounts of vitamin C, like sweet citrus, lemon, like that. Different varieties of citrus fruits, they contain more amounts of vitamin C. Then what is the scientific name of vitamin C? Ascorbic acid. By this deficiency of vitamin C in the body, it leads to a disease called as scurvy disease. In ancient days, many people were died because of scurvy disease. In those days, it is very dangerous disease, as like corona present, how we are suffering. In the same manner, in ancient days, many people were died with this scurvy disease. Later, they find that if we eat more citrus fruits, we won't get a disease called as scurvy. And by this disease, the people may get symptoms like delaying in the formation of bones, dentation, and it also take more time to healing of wounds. If you get any wound, if you don't have more amounts of required amounts of vitamin C in your body, then healing process, it may take more and more time. Okay, that's why in those ancient days, it is also one of the dangerous disease. But nowadays, most of the people are not getting this kind of scurvy disease. Okay. This is about water-soluble vitamins. Now we are going to the next topic, that is fat-soluble vitamins. What are the fat-soluble vitamins? Like A, D, E, K. Okay, now we are going to discuss about fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, D, E, K. A, D, E, K or fat-soluble vitamins. Then what are the scientific names of these vitamins? Just have a look. A, retinol. A, scientific name. Vitamin A scientific name is retinol. Vitamin D scientific name is calciferol. And vitamin E scientific name is tocopherol. Vitamin D calciferol, vitamin E tocopherol. Okay, and vitamin K scientific name is phylloquinone. Okay. Vitamin A, the scientific name is retinol, and it is available in different varieties of foods. like all varieties of colorful vegetables and fruits like carrots, pumpkin and different varieties of food items, all fresh leafy vegetables and different kinds of colorful like brinjal, all colorful vegetables, they may contain vitamin A, and some non-veg like liver, fish oil, cod liver oil, such kind of oils also they may contain more amounts of vitamin A. And because of lack of this vitamin, deficiency of vitamin A leads to a disease called as night blindness. Night blindness, you may heard in movies also. The people who are suffering with night blindness, they are unable to see their surroundings during the night time. That is why it is very, very important for our eyesight. We have to take more amount of vitamin A into our body, not more amounts, in adequate, means in the required forms we have to take. Okay, the symptoms of these diseases, what kind of diseases we are getting? Night blindness and xerophthalmia. What is the next disease? Xerophthalmia, that is also related to our eye. And then cornea failure. In our eye we have an important part. What is that? Cornea. In your 9th class we already discussed about cornea. The cornea failure also leads because of deficiency of vitamin A. And then another scaly skin. Our skin also required required amount of vitamin A. By the lack of this vitamin, the skin may become in the form of scales. Okay, then move to the next vitamin, that is vitamin D. What is the scientific name of this vitamin? Calciferol, and it is also called as sunshine, morning sunshine vitamin. And by taking sunlight into our body, we may get by exposing our body to the sun rays, we may get vitamin D into our body. That's why we call this vitamin as morning sun rays. The source of this vitamin is morning sun rays and certain kinds of fresh fruits and vegetables. By the deficiency of this disease, we get, by the deficiency of this vitamin, we get a disease called as rickets. What is the disease? Because of deficiency of vitamin D, rickets. And the symptoms of that disease is improper formation of bones. Improper formation of bones. And the next one is knock knees. Knock knees means in certain people we may find the legs are not in straight manner. They just bend in this manner. In Telugu, we will call such kind of knock knees as doddi kallu. Okay, knock knees. In this manner, they may walk. And at the same time, their bones are very, very weak. Whenever a smooth touch also causes to the damage of the bones. Very weak bones they may have. That is why it is very important. Before the sun rise, we have to wake up. Before the sunrise only we have to wake up, and we have to expose our body to the morning sun rays. Then we will get this vitamin into our body in a easy manner. Okay, then move to the next vitamin, that is vitamin E, which adds beauty to our body. Okay, the scientific name of vitamin E is tocopherol. What is the scientific name of vitamin E? Tocopherol. Okay. And where it is available? In fruits, vegetables, sprouts, fruits, vegetables, sprouts, meat and sunflower oil and different seed oils like mustard oil. Such kind of oils also contain rich amounts of vitamin E. And by the deficiency of this disease, this vitamin, the people, they may get a disease called as fertility disorders. Fertility disorders. What is meant by fertility disorders? If the male is the lack of this vitamin E in his body, then he becomes sterile. He is unable to sterile means unable to produce children. And at the same time, if the female is suffering with the deficiency of vitamin E, then she may suffer with a disease called as repeated abortions, sterility in females and sterility in the males we may find because of lack of vitamin E in their body. That's why if you want to see your next generation, then we have to take a required amount of vitamin E into our body. Okay, fertility disorders we may find both in males and females. In males, sterility disorders, and in females it leads to repeated abortions. Then move to the next one, vitamin K. What is the scientific name of this vitamin K? Phylloquinone or phylloquinone. Okay, phylloquinone. What are the sources of this vitamin C here? Green leafy vegetables. All varieties of green leafy vegetables, they contain vitamin K. Milk. Milk also the best source of vitamin K. And because of lack of this vitamin in our body, it leads to problem in blood clotting. Different kinds of problems we have to face whenever we met with accident or any wound. The bleeding, it won't get stopped. Okay. And at the same time, blood clotting problems we may get. Blood clotting problems, which is also called as hemorrhagia. Hemorrhagia means the bleeding, blood clotting problems. The people who are suffering with the deficiency of phylloquinone, then they may suffer with blood clotting problems. This is about today's class. By this topic, we come to the end of your first chapter in your 10th class biology, that is nutrition. By listening this nutrition, you people, I think that you may get a better idea on nutrition chapter. If you have any doubts, we will meet you in the next session with doubts.